Hi, I'm Jonny Horsfield. I'm the Creative Director of H2 Yacht Design based in London. It's essential when you start designing a yacht, you need a good brief. And what I mean by that is the owner needs to sit down with his captain and his crew and with his designer and establish exactly what he wants for this yacht. I enjoy the process of listening to the client and trying to give him or her what they want. I think the important thing is to never say no to a client. I think there's always a solution. It might not be exactly what they're really wanting, but we have to work with them. You can never say no, because anything really is possible in yachts. Once the brief is written, I always like to start with the GA because it's the footprint for the whole design. What you don't want to do is go off at 100 miles an hour with some crazy exterior and try and sell the client on a pretty picture when you don't have a proper general arrangement. At the end of the day, it's the functionality of the yacht, so you've got to also accommodate good flow of crew, location of galley. If that's important to them, then that should also be considered. And if you want a beach club, it's very important at the beginning to establish that, because that will dictate the rest of the yacht. There are two types of designers. Some designers have very strong house styles, and the client sees that and that's all they want. That's great, but that's not really our style. Our style is to try and work with the clients and try and establish a new design, something unique for them. It's not about me and establishing my brand. It's about having happy customers, and I think it's important that every client has the chance to do something unique for them. It's something I learned as a car designer. I think my instinct is very much for elegance and beauty and the flowing lines, and I think that is something that I've transferred into yachts. A good example was the Al Maria 124-metre yacht that we launched last year. And she has a magnificent balcony higher up on the decks, and basically the styling evolves around that balcony. So it looks amazing, but also it's a fantastic spot to watch the world go by. Ideally, you want to combine functionality with fun, and a good example was on Graceful, where we had an 18-metre swimming pool in the main saloon, and we had a hydraulic floor that came up and turned the whole space into a nightclub, cinema, you name it. And that was functional and incredible fun and an amazing feature. That's probably the highlight. That's probably one of the best features I've done.